What's up guys, my name's PortalCrasher and welcome back to This War of Mine. Now last episode we did the first couple of days and they were pretty eventless, but on the third night Erica was forced to kill someone as she was discovered in their house going through their garbage piles. So that's going to have a relatively negative effect on her. You know, as you see, she's returned to the house and she's sad. So our goal is now switched from getting food to making sure we can keep Erica in high spirits. See, now she's hungry, slightly wounded, sad, and tired. So the first things we're going to do is get her bandaged up. Bruno, run up there and cook food. Actually, Roman, you can go ahead and eat a can of meat and go to bed. So, I mean, we've got enough stuff to do to make quite a bit of food now, so we're going to be good for quite some time. So she's bandaged up. Bruno's feeling better, which is nice. I can't believe I did it. It all went so quickly. And it did, really. I mean, it was kind of a heat of the moment thing. There was no way I could have escaped without, you know, doing something violent. And so she was forced to kill. So. Alright, so we're going to send her to bed. Oh, the bios are all updated. I wouldn't have done it if our survival didn't depend on it. This is war. We do everything to survive. I had no choice. That's true. Bruno. If we have to use force to obtain supplies, so be it. If Erica killed, there was probably no other way. Well, he's right about that. I used to be an optimist, one of those people who would have sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away, in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I was listening to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. Let's see if Roman's got anything to say. Yep. Reality is cruel. If we are to survive, we have to be equally cruel. I'd rather Erica kill than if she got killed. We need her. Okay. So it would appear as though the group of people that I have are like the no-nonsense, kind of gritty, tooth-and-nail kind of people who don't really care about violence or killing. Which I guess is good in a way, but at the same time, it kind of makes me wonder what other sort of stuff they're going to react to negatively. So we'll make some water filters because we did manage to build a water collector, rainwater collector last episode, so we'll get that going, and if we can get that up and running, that'll be a fantastic source of water. Other than that, I don't really have the materials or anything like that to build anything, so I'm actually gonna... Oh! I was actually gonna say I'm gonna edit this out unless the merchant stops by, and there he is, so I am going to go trade with him. Unless that's not the merchant. It's hard to tell. Come on, Bruno. Alright. So the water's got to cook, or whatever, for 4 hours. So we're gonna... Oh, it's our neighbor. Let's see what he wants. Please have a heart. Good day to you. I live down the street and I noticed you're living in this abandoned building. I've got some news. There was a humanitarian aid drop last night. Most containers were confiscated by the rebels, but I know about one they missed. It landed in no man's land, so it might be dangerous to get to it, but under the cover of darkness we should be able to make it. I'll show you where it is if you help me carry supplies. Deal? Give me a second. This is interesting, because I don't know if Bruno would exactly be the best person to send. I might just send... You know what, yeah, I'm going to send Roman. Just for, because he's got the military training. So we'll send him... Okay. Alright, so I was able to clear out another rubble pile from over there, but other than that, nothing else has happened, so I'm going to go ahead and end the day. Alright, so because Roman went out to go help our neighbor, he's not here, so I have to decide whether or not to send Erica out or not, because she's wounded and sad, but it also would not be effective for her to guard either. So, you know what? We might just go somewhere safe and have her scavenge. As far as our stuff, we need to have someone on guard, because just letting the people steal is not cool. Okay, so now I just need materials. The ruined villa. No, wait, the ruined villa is where we ran into those people. So I think I'm going to actually go to the decrepit squat. Huge amounts of materials, weapons, and parts. I can't see myself needing anything, so let's go. It was a ruin before the war, now half the city looks like this. An unfortunate, yet true fact. Sweet, and this is just what I needed. I need the good stuff. Let's see what's through here. Nothing. We'll drop down. Because I don't know. The description of the place didn't say anything about caution or danger, so I think we should be good. Wow. Good stuff. Honestly, I think we're just gonna... Well, we don't need the water, because we make our own water. Home, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, look through the rest of this place. See if there's anything else that's decent that's worth taking. More wooden components. Being sad and slightly wounded, Erica is a lot slower than normal. She's also less, like, responsive to, you know, my mouse clicks and stuff. But only slightly. It increases with each degree of, like, sadness, because they're sad, depressed, and broken, which, once they're broken, that's just like they're mentally done, and they won't even respond to your commands and stuff. You can't even, like, control them anymore. Even in the house. You have to get, like, other survivors to feed them and stuff. It's not a good place to be. For the survivor or the player. Oops, guess I shouldn't barge through there. The letter says, "Dearest Masha, I found shelter among the homeless. I am no longer a teacher or an artist. I am one of them now. There is not much food, some of my friends already left us, but do not be worried. I too will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I've finished my painting." Okay. Now there's a sound source down there. So it could be a survivor. Hopefully they're not hostile, because that would be beyond a bummer. Oh, good evening, madam. Well, seems good. She's friendly. That would have bummed me out so much. I'm very hungry. Could you help me? I'm so hungry. I don't have any food to give you. It's locked. I wonder what happens if I do give her food. It's humiliating, but I'm forced to beg you. Perhaps you could bring some food next time. Wonder what happens if I do give her food. I'll die in a few days without food. Okay, I get it. You're starving. Maybe I should. Oh, there's I think that's the painting that was talked about. Somebody probably painted this picture recently. There are rich-looking people sitting together in a littered, ruined building. A metaphor of some sort, I believe. Yeah, I wonder what for. Okay, so more of the same. I think I've gotten pretty much all I came for. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. I guess I can try to bring some food back next time for that lady. Erica's back. Cool. So that was good. No more surprises during the night whilst scavenging. Oh, good. And Roman's back. That's definitely good. Roman brought back some goods from the aid container. Wow, 3 food, 5 coffee, and 8 water. That's awesome. Wow, we are stocked up. Alright, so Bruno, start cooking. Erica, not a good day. She's still sad, but her arm is better. She's not wounded anymore, so that's definitely a plus. Have enough to upgrade our workbench, so I'm gonna go do that. Should sleep off last night. Yes, you should. Hopefully I'll have enough leftover materials to... It's all getting too hard. Man, she is like... She hasn't progressed over into being depressed yet, but she sure is acting like it. Alright, so now we can build a whole bunch of new stuff, like a herbal workshop, trap for small animals, which, wow, we just have barely not enough for that. And we can start boarding up parts of our shelter, which is awesome. Which will increase our defenses against invaders. Since there's little else to build, I'm going to go ahead and make a water filter and start that up again. Other than that, I don't think there's much else I can do for today. Let's take to upgrade this. 30 materials, 30 components rather, 15 wood. I'm going to have to do another full load if I want to come back with enough to do that. But at the same time, having just unlocked a bunch of stuff in there, that's more the priority now. It's getting worse day by day. Jeez, quit complaining. It's like she's never gonna let me live it off. That she had to kill someone. It was you or him. How was I supposed to know he would get so touchy about you going through his garbage piles? That he'd try to shank you for it. Hey, someone's at the door. Aha, it's the scavenger. So we will trade. Let us see what he has. Vegetables, it would cost you. Well, we'll see. I want all your materials. Let's see. Okay, you gotta be kidding. Show me more. It won't do. Try harder. Wait. Fine, we have a deal. Deal. Might as well give me all the rest of them, too. And the vegetables. Wait, the vegetables, it would cost you. Okay, I actually want some of that wood as well. Herbs, very common stuff, not very interesting. Nothing special. Nope, I don't want to give those away. Books. Still don't need the bullets yet. So, I mean, I guess it would be good to stock up on bullets, but at the same time, we don't need them right now. Fine, we have a deal. Won't do. Try harder. Okay. What else you got? Water filters, fuel. Fuel. Very common stuff, not very interesting. I'll see if I can give him some fuel for the herbs. Okay. Sure, deal. Let's actually see what that can get us as far as upgrades and stuff go. Cool, we could build a herbal workshop. I think I'm going to do that. Let's put that up here. Hop to it, Erica. Don't got time. Well, yeah, we do, but... Wait, who just opened a door? Okay, that was really weird. I love how I just like left the door open to go build something and he's just still standing at the door. So Bruno's up, so you can go talk and you can go to bed because you need to sleep before the day is out. Alright. I actually think cost you quite common. You know what, I'll get all the wood from you too, just for lulz. And I can trade you exactly what I need. I'll give you a lot for this. I'm not going to trade that away right now. Yeah, that was kind of goofy. Have for almost nothing. So is he not going to give me anything else? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. Alright, well, we can just like... yoink. No smokes left. Let's see if we can actually fix that room. And now that we have a herbal station, go check that out. Guess we have enough to make a armchair, comfortable piece of furniture. If you sit in it with a good book, you can almost forget about the war. Well, that isn't a giant hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't know what is. We don't need heaters right now. Actually, let's go ahead and go ahead and board up a piece of the house, because that'll increase our defenses against invaders. Okay, so we need tobacco in order to make cigarettes. I wonder if he's got any tobacco actually. Wouldn't be surprised. He does have tobacco. It's quite common, being honest. I will take all of your tobacco. And I will give you a crowbar in exchange. You've got to be kidding. Show me more. One of those? No? Some water, maybe? Okay, maybe I don't need all the tobacco. But geez, for real? Wow, he wants me to give him all this for tobacco? Maybe if I just like... maybe just water. Wow. But then again, we're talking about like... the... contentedness of my people. Yeah, you know what? Wow, okay. Take a bunch of that water off. Alright, you know what? Deal. Whoop. Have more, take a look. How much would it take me to make another crowbar? I can do it, so that's okay then. It's not a total loss. Alright, so now I can make cigarettes for my peoples, which I guess is good. It'll definitely help in improving Erica's mood. So, that's always good. And we boarded up a piece of the house, which will increase our defenses. Make all the cigarettes. Wow. Okay, so he has to roll each individual cigarette. That's funny. But still, if nothing else, we can use the cigarettes to trade. But it'll definitely help with keeping our people content. Trap for small animals. Never tried to use that, actually. A moonshine still. We could... if we could get that going with, like, our water collector, then we could easily, like, start trading away the moonshine for, you know, more valuable stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. So, Roman... oh, Bruno didn't even get to finish rolling his cigarettes. And it goes to nighttime. He was like halfway through rolling the last cigarette, and then he was like, you know what, I think it's time to go to bed. But anyway. Alright, so we got 3 new locations. The construction site. It was supposed to be a luxurious residential area, and there was a great hype on apartments there. But the developers fled abroad when the war started. Recently, the military wrested? Control over this area from the rebels. We could scavenge whatever the rebels left behind, but there's a risk of encountering military patrols. Lots of feud. Huge amounts of weapons. Huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, huge amounts of parts, but danger. Oh no, I'm sorry, we got 4 new locations. The hotel. A small yet luxurious hotel previously owned by Pergoran Travel Agency. Presently occupied by some armed thugs. Screams are sometimes heard coming from the building. It's best to keep away from it. Huge amounts of food, lots of materials, meds, huge amounts of weapons, huge amounts of parts. Caution advised. The city hospital. It's been shelled several times, there was a fire and numerous bandit raids, and yet it still operates. Some wards still admit patients and save lives, mostly thanks to Dr. Jeffimo, a renowned surgeon who remains steadfast and keeps the others in line. Lots of food, lots of materials, lots of meds, huge amounts of parts, but caution advised? That seems a little odd. I guess they don't like you wandering around the hospital. St. Mary's Church. St. Mary's Church is known for its charitable priest, Oleg. Alas, the church has recently been devastated and Oleg's fate is unknown. We can expect piles of rebels, so a shovel might come in handy. A group of armed men are said to occupy the vestry building now. Going there might be dangerous. Lots of food, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons, lots of parts. Caution advised. Let's go. Sunny rebels gain military the battles over there, and there may be things left to scavenge because people are leaving in a rush. Was it the decrepit squat? Or the ruined block of flats? That had the lady who was begging for food. I think it was the decrepit squat. Whoop, no, I forgot to... Dang, okay. Bruno's gonna sleep. Erica's gonna scavenge. Roman's gonna guard. Okay. Phew. Alright, so... Oh, I don't have a lockpick, but I have the crowbar. So I'm gonna take one of our cans of food to give to the lady. Let's see if I was right. Yes, I was right. Cool. So let's just go straight away over there and see what happens when we give her this food. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe something will happen. Good evening, madam. Very hungry. Could you help me? Yes, I can. You're a good person. I don't know how to thank you enough. That may, in fact, improve Erica's mood, actually. I have something you might find interesting. Oh? Let's see what that is. I'll show you. Come with me. I hope this lady doesn't end up, like, backstabbing us in some way. That would be really inconvenient. I doubt it, though. But at the same time, where is she taking us? Oh look, there's some particulars behind the barrels. Or something peculiar behind the barrels. Okay. A bottle of pure alcohol and some jewelry. Not entirely sure if that was worth a can of food, to be 100% honest, but maybe that will maybe doing a good deed will help cure Erica of her sadness. We can only hope. So, oh hey look, more cigarettes. Another book. I'm gonna leave, I think, most of this, other than that though, just because we don't need it right now. Taking all these materials, though. I'm actually kind of bummed out about that, because it's definitely, the pure alcohol is definitely a good trade item, but at the same time, I don't know if that was worth a can of food. Thank you once again. So hopefully this lady won't die on us. Okay, well, I think that's about all we can garner from this trip. So back to home. Erica's back. The old saint. Hopefully that lady doesn't like end up coming around to the house and being like, "Can I live with you?" Because that would be horrible. Had a really good haul. Look what I got. We've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. They were just a couple of scavengers, so we managed to fend them off. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. None of us was wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Yay! Alright, Bruno, get upstairs and start cooking. Go roll that last cigarette. Okay. Roman. Oh, we've got new bio stuff. Day 6, my story. I was at the front line since the got serious. My unit was always the first to go in and the last to get out. After I lost a quarter of my men, the elders decided we needed some R&R. That's how I wound up in Pogorin, where all was quiet. It was not to last. Pogorin, by the way, is the name of the fictitious city we are in. Oh, I need a filter. Make a filter. Actually, Bruno, you're not going to eat today, I don't think. Because although we could, we don't need to like waste the food. You know, just letting everyone just like gorge themselves on the food just because we have it. Hate to be like that, but it's the way it's gotta be. I'm going to not make anything today. Roman, get to sleep. Erica, get something to eat and then go to sleep. It's all getting too hard. She's still sad. This makes no sense to me. How is she not, like, getting any better? Ugh, it's frustrating. Let's go up to the herbal workshop and see if we can do anything else. It does not appear so. We need herbs of some sort, which a herbal garden is one of the options on the crafting table. But we don't have enough to make a herbal garden. So, well, I think I'm probably gonna wait through the day to see if the merchant shows up, but if he doesn't, I'm just gonna edit this out. Alright, so the trader didn't show up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the day. Alright, so I think we're gonna go with the same dealio. Roman's gonna guard, Bruno gets to sleep, and Erica's gonna go scavenge. Now the question is, where do we go? Because a lot of these places say caution advised, and I really need to start like thinking about getting more food. Alternatively, we could go back to the ruined block of flats. Actually, no, it wasn't the ruined block of flats, it was the ruined villa where Erica killed the person. We could go take more of their stuff, because they did have some good stuff. And I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to take the crowbar, just in case anything else happens, because you never know. Hopefully these people won't be able to detect me this time. Even if they do, though, yeah, if I remember correctly, the one lady who I almost killed... Wait, it won't budge. I unboarded this last time I was here. What? They must have... I wonder if they reboard it every night, which should be extremely unfortunate. Crap. She didn't come through that door. Okay, so we're stealing again. Which is unfortunate, but necessary. Because if it's us or them, I'm going to vote us. As far as who survives. It's rough times, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Finding lots of tobacco, which is good for our people. I wonder, does the whole place get restocked? No. Okay. Herbal meds, they're not as like surefired as normal pharmaceutical meds, but they're still really good for trading. So I'll take this away. Okay. Stuff in the bedroom. Speaking of pharmaceutical meds. Ooh, a cabinet. Okay, so the pros and cons of having a lockpick or not is, as you can see from these little like sound explosions, the crowbar opening up the cabinet makes a heck of a lot more noise than like the lockpick does. So there's some bandages here. So I'm gonna switch out a stack of materials for the bandages. And did I see her? Okay, so she knows something's up. Oh man, she's like cutting off my escape. So I'll just hop down here. I'm gonna go see, this is kind of dangerous, but I'm gonna go see if there's any more food here. Because if so, that'll again make this trip really worth it. There's some herbs, but no food. Okay, that's fine. Seeing if everything is the same. Practically, yeah. Still tons of materials around here. Wow. Oh, that's right, and this place had the assault rifle, the shotgun, and the guitar. Yep. Alright, so I'm actually going to ditch the wood for the assault rifle. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to ditch all this stuff for the better stuff. Alright, so inventory's full now, so I might as well just leave. Just checking these last few things. Okay. Might as well board this, or unboard this rather, before we leave. I have no idea where that lady went. Can't even see her sound anymore, so she must be far enough away. The door's not boarded up. Alright, to the exit. Stole more stuff. Hopefully that won't put her in a sad shape. But that's going to be all for today. If you enjoyed, like, favorite, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought down in the comments and if you want to see more. And I will see you guys next time.